What is something you hate hearing rich people complain about? I was working at a country club, and one of the members was complaining about how he had to pay $1,000 for his son's college books. He was going on and on about how it was ridiculous that he had to pay that much for books. I was just standing there listening to him, thinking about how I had to pay for my own college books, tuition, and rent. I was working 2 jobs and going to school full-time just to make ends meet. I was barely getting any sleep, and this guy was complaining about having to pay for his son's books. I wanted to tell him that he should be grateful that he could afford to pay for his son's books, and that he didn't have to worry about how he was going to pay for his next meal, but I just stood there and listened to him complain. After he was done, he asked me how much I was making working at the country club. I told him I was making $10 an hour. He laughed and said that was more than he was making when he was my age. I wanted to tell him that $10 an hour wasn't enough to pay for college, but I just smiled and nodded.